Welcome to Rick's Tip of the Week. Now, I haven't done Tips of the Week in quite a while, but I'm going to start getting back into it because I like Rick's Corner, but I like the Tip of the Week because it's always something different to talk about. I had run a video on Rick's Corner about supplements, and I've had a lot of hits on it, maybe 15,000, and they're all positive, and I just want to let you guys know on YouTube, there's always the positive side, and there's always the haters. We're going to get that no matter what we do. And I've walked the walk and I've talked the talk, and you guys know it. I've had a lot of experience. I know what works. I know what doesn't work. And I'm just relaying it on to you. If you're going to find fault with what I take and why I do it, you know what? Then go watch something else because I really don't care. I do what I do and I believe in what I do, and I'm laying it on to you so you can also digest what I'm saying. Now when it comes to nutrition, you're going to digest that as well. On my last video on nutrition, I showed an array of supplements. I showed all types of proteins, vitamins, minerals, blah, 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 all this stuff. And everybody liked what I said, and they followed and made good comments. But there were those who said, there's no way I can afford to eat that many supplements, and there's no way that you should take that many every day. Well, let me straighten something out right now. I get supplements given to me by companies who want me to endorse their product. They want me to try them. So I don't pay for my supplements. And granted, I'm lucky because I get a lot of them. So I try them. I try see what works, what doesn't work. I never take everything at once. I space it out. I say something for a while. I'll change. I'll take something else for a while. But what I showed you doesn't mean I'm taking them all, by no means. And the other thing I want to make clear is you never take supplements in place of food. If you can get a real steak, if you get real fish, real chicken, tuna, whatever, always eat food first. Supplements are for those times when you don't have access to cooked food. So, getting on with that, I will say this. I like whey protein because whey protein is the #1 used right now. I think it works pretty well. I think casein is just as good, although casein is time release, so it's better at bedtime. That's not hard to understand. Okay, we got that clear. Milk and egg protein is also a very good source. You don't see a lot of it around, but Advanced Nutrition also makes it, and it's pretty good, and I like it. And I think milk and egg protein is a complete protein that really works for building muscle. Soy protein, throw it out the window. It's worthless. It's garbage. Never take it. I'm not a vegetarian. I don't like soy. I think soy is worthless. It doesn't build muscle. It just, forget it. I know you're going to come back as vegetarians and say, oh, that's not true. I've seen guys build their bodies. What about Bill Pearl, Jim Morris? There's exceptions to every rule. We have to understand that. So don't hate me for saying that. I just don't believe in it. That's my opinion. I'm giving it to you. As far as other supplements, vitamins and minerals are important. You have to have them with your meals. Vegetables are very important because that helps you digest everything and it goes along with your protein. So you space that out. But when I talk about old school diet, it was high protein, low carb. We had carbs. We didn't have no carbs except before a show. So when you ask me, how did you train on no carbs? That's impossible. You can't do it. You're probably right. You can't do it for very long because you'll burn yourself out. You'll lose your muscle and everything else. But you can do it for a week or two before the show. And then you carb up a little bit before and everything just kind of blossoms like a flower and it fills out. So when it comes to supplements, I'm saying use them sparingly. Use them when you need them. I don't want a full meal at bedtime. So I take whey protein, I take apple cider vinegar, water, and a little bit of fiber because on those diets you also suggested, what about the fiber? I take fiber every night. I just didn't include it in my video, but I take it every night as part of my supplements. You have to have fiber, especially on a high protein diet because you don't have that bulk to run everything through and you want to clean out your system and say goodbye to last night's dinner the next morning like we all do. So the protein whey is #1, I believe. I like milk and egg too for #2. Casein I like at night because it's extended. It lives longer in your body. I take fish oil. Fish oil is very important for the heart. I take CLA, which I think burns fat. At least I think it does. It seems to work for me. Fenugreek, an herb, which helps create IGF factors in your body. It's cheap. I take 3 a day. I did notice a difference. So, yes, that worked too. Magnesium and calcium, I take at bedtime. It relaxes me. All right. Those are the basic ones. Choline and inositol, I took years ago at Bill Pearl's gym. It was a fat burner, and it does burn fat. I don't take it all year long, but I'll work it in once in a while. Those are the basics I take. Vitamin C I don't take too often. I take a multiple vitamin that has it in it. Amino acid, yes, I mix that with my protein. Super Pump from Gaspari, yes, I take it before I work out because I think it helps me get a good pump going. And I also take a post-workout drink, which is protein, a little bit of, I throw a little Super Pump in there as well, arginine powder, and amino acids. So right when I finish my workout, I want to feed my body. All right, now listen, I don't have the body I had at 35. Nobody does when they reach my age of 106. So it's impossible for me to have the same body now that I had then or train the same way. I've had numerous injuries from wrestling. You guys all know this. I have a frozen shoulder. I had both quads torn. I need a knee replacement. Yes, I have a ripped tricep. So yes, that's going to hold me back to a degree, but not 100%. I can still train hard. I incorporate machines where I can't use the weights and I get just as much out of it. If I close my mind and I visualize a dumbbell, a barbell, it's still resistance, and resist both ways. Not just pushing, but letting down, resist. That and your nutrition and sleep are the key. Now, when it comes to other supplements like pharmaceuticals, which I don't want to get into right now, I already had videos on that, they do help, and people do them. So that's all I'm going to say about that for right now. So this is the deal on supplements, and I've just laid it out for you. No, I don't take everything I showed you in my kitchen. I take a little bit a day. I change off. Maybe next week, ones I don't take, I'll take something else. I don't take all my proteins at once. I mix those a little bit, but I do get real food. And that hopefully will answer your questions on nutrition, because I've been getting a ton of emails on YouTube or messages saying, well, what about this and what about that, and how do you buy this and how do you buy that? Well, like I said, nutritional companies want my signature on stuff. They want my name on stuff. So they comp it to me. Lucky me, I got to the point in my life where I can do this. And I'm grateful for it. It's very, very nice. So it gives me a chance to experiment. Just like I experiment in my workouts. I experiment in my sleep patterns. Everything has to change a little bit. And when you guys write in, oh, get with the new program. I am with the new program. I know the program that worked for me and the guys in the golden era. And those are the bodies you guys said you like. So that's what we did. Don't question my authority on this. I lived it and I know what it's all about. So I'm just relaying it on to you. This is free information, man. You can take it to the bank. If you don't want the free information, then change channels. That's all I can say for you. It doesn't matter to me either way. But thank you guys who do support me on Rick's Corner and Rick's Tip of the Week. And I'm always here for you because I'm in your corner, you're in my corner, and we corner it together, right? Stay tuned for more Rick's Corners and more Rick's Tip of the Week, because I'm going to bring you everything you ever want to know. Don't forget, you can fire questions at me at any time. I will answer you. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. And now a word from our sponsors. Don't forget to buy your original Gold Gym t-shirt with my signature and a World Gym Gorilla with my signature at bodybuilding.com. Buy it now before they run out.
It's rickdracing.com. He is the equalizer, baby. See you next time.